Hello, dear viewers. Today, we will trace 10 great inventions that radically changed the history of humanity and became a turning point in the development of civilization. These inventions shaped not only their own time, but also the future. From agriculture to electricity, from the printing press to the internet, each of them has managed to evolve the world in a different direction. If you are ready, we are going on a deep journey through history towards the brightest moments of the human mind, the invention and development of the wheel. Perhaps one of the most important inventions of human history is the wheel. It is thought that it was first used by the Sumerians for transportation. Originally used only for pottery making, this circular form eventually became the cornerstone of cars, machines, and modern means of transportation. This innovation has led to great advances in two main areas. First, transportation. The wheel began to be used in chariots and chariots. Secondly, and more importantly, he contributed to the mechanization of agriculture, animal pulling, crop irrigation, and craft industries. For example, the centrifugal force of the wheel is the main mechanism in windmills. A wheel form can be found in everything we use today. In cars, watches, engines. The wheel was the beginning of the mechanical revolution. How did the invention of writing affect us? The invention that illuminates the dark period of history, writing. When the Sumerians began to keep official records in cuneiform, humanity became able to pass on its knowledge for generations for the first time. Thanks to writing, there has been a great leap forward in the fields of law, religion, science, and history. Writing is the persistence of thought. If we can read a book today, we owe it to this miracle. History began to rise with the invention of scientific writing and began to enlighten us about the past. The invention of gunpowder and its effects. Gunpowder, which Chinese alchemists discovered while searching for an elixir of immortality, changed the fate of wars, empires, and even epochs. This invention, which was originally used in fireworks, was soon used in weapons. It formed the basis of the cannon, the rifle, and later modern ammunition. Gunpowder is a revolutionary factor that changes the balance of power. What are the existence and effects of the printing press? The printing press, the invention of the German inventor Gutenberg, was a breakthrough in the dissemination of information. Previously, texts that were reproduced only by copying could now reach thousands of people in a short time. The acceleration of the Renaissance, the spread of reform movements, and the acceleration of the scientific revolution were made possible by this invention. The printing press broke the chains of thought. How has electricity affected us? The discovery of electricity forms the basis of modern life. Michael Faraday's work on electromagnetism, Edison's light bulb, and Tesla's alternating current turned night into day. Electricity has radically changed every area of life, from communication to health, from production to education. A life without him is no longer unthinkable. How has the steam engine shaped our lives? The engine of the Industrial Revolution, the steam engine. The system developed by James Watt created the power of factories, trains, and ships. Manual labor was replaced by machines, urbanization began. This invention is considered one of the cornerstones of capitalism and the modern economy. Humanity has jumped an era in production. What kind of revolution did antibiotics create? The discovery of penicillin created a revolution in medicine. Millions of people who previously died from simple infections could now be treated. Antibiotics have extended life expectancy, provided confidence in the field of health. However, Fleming's miracle paved the way for resistant bacteria along with misuse. This reminds us that every invention should be used responsibly. How did the development of the phone happen? The groundbreaking telephone in the history of communication, distances have lost their meaning. People could now communicate directly by voice, not just by letter or messenger. Then came cordless phones, mobile phones, and finally, smart devices. The telephone has changed the nature of human relationships. How has the internet affected us? The internet has enabled the democratization of information. We can reach anywhere in the world with one click. Social media, education, commerce, art, everything has become digital. The World Wide Web, developed by Tim Berners-Lee, started the information age. Information is no longer hidden. We are in the age of sharing. These 10 inventions, which guide the history of humanity, have carried us from the past to the present. Each of them left behind big dreams, many years of hard work, and often paths full of criticism. Inventions have not only transformed machines, but also cultures, ways of thinking, and societies. Who knows? The next great invention may be sprouting in the mind of one of our viewers. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video for the continuation of such videos. See you in the new videos. Stay with science, history, and thought.